Hey, Rexy. Okay, yeah, it's still showing like 13 seconds on my end, but it's probably not lined up real well. But hey, we'll go ahead and get things started. So let's see if we can win ourselves another series against, or well, actually, win a series against Baltimore this time. Since they beat us at home last time, 2 out of 3. Hey, Yogo. Patel needs a rest. Actually, yeah, that's right. I did send him down. Never mind. Can't do that. I had to sneeze there for a second. Sorry about that. I don't think that shout out quite works, Rexy.
Live from beautiful Oriole Park, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Baltimore Orioles.
Major League World Series Game 7, whole lot of cap for real. We better be gone. I used
Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelton. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. He's able to carry that momentum over to today. We're in for a show on MLB The Show.
First pitch coming your way next.
Yeah, I'm really on a grind. 247.
And getting the start for Baltimore, Trevor Rogers. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground.
Yeah, that was not the result I was hoping for.
There's one away. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
Strike two.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses. Chase the fastball.
Ran out of patience.
For strike three.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Cal Raleigh in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Raleigh launched a homer in his most recent game. Two down, nobody on. That's down and in. The next pitch misses. Full count now. Junior Caminero up next for the Rays. Payoff pitch. On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso.
Yeah.
And it's a 1-2-3.
Not in front of the change up there.
Due up in the first, no score. This is Rays baseball on the show, Florida. We go to the bottom of the first.
Ooh.
And today's starter, Ryan Pepio. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy,
I did. I won 8-5
in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Oh, I'd love to see it.
That's the ball.
That's inside.
That's inside.
Making me work here.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Set down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that.
Good
That's the
leadoff guy,
to
too,
disrupt the
sounds
game,
like.
But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Taylor Ward getting ready to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Ward went deep in his most recent game. The 1-0.
Hee-haw!
That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Out of here. His 14th of the year. The Orioles strike first. It's 1-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Yeah, looks like Baltimore's going to be a pain in my side again.
Stay in the air for long.
No, it did, Boone. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
That's the ball.
Good point.
And a 1-0.
Hee-haw!
This one in the air center field. Mesa has a beat on it. Out number 2.
Batting fourth, second baseman
Jackson Holliday digs in now.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, hitting better than .350 this month.
Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in the second game of the series. Outside with a breaking ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
There's going to be at least a 20 pitch inning here. So number 22 right here.
2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Solo shot, and the O's draw first blood. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Would love to get his average up.
Chris, you played here in 2002.
Back to a respectable range, but at least the homers and RBIs are decent.
Being a member of the Baltimore Orioles.
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play. And I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Slings to first in time. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. There's a swing and a drive.
Here we go. There's a good, solid extra base hit.
That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Next to hit, Cedric Mullen. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Man at second. Right through there for a strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Yeah, bad there.
That's the ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Swing and he popped it up.
Darn it.
And that'll do it. The Rays strand just the 1. They're down 1-0. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the second. Colton Cowser now at the plate.
Yeehaw! That missed. That's a ball.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And now it's 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Another 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Chop to the right side. Diaz steps on the bag and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6, designated hitter, Jeremiah Jackson.
Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
In there at the knee.
So where are you and what are you two up to tonight? Besides watching me.
Be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Stays alive. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one.
Who they playing tonight?
An elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
At the plate, Blaze Alexander. Alexander wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call.
I'm sure. I know Yoko would like to see Toronto beat them.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Good stuff.
The 1-1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Just
no,
missed.
That's outside. Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good
yeah,
pitches,
wasn't
but
close.
even better takes.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the
Here's
previous
Fuji.
hitter. He's got good stuff.
Hey, Danny.
Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Here's your 1. Just
no, that
missed.
missed. That's the ball.
Oh.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
My knee actually feels almost normal, honestly.
Not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's the catcher to hit, Samuel Basallo. Play made that ends the inning.
Anti-inflammatory prescription that they give me seems to be helping. And I've got a date set for the MRI now, so that'll be next Monday.
On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley.
I've not even touched the crutches today, so.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be.
And I actually even drove the car today, so felt that good.
0-1. And that is out of play.
About the worst thing that I've had to deal with today is the heat. So
The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
it's not as bad as yesterday, but still heat index is over 100.
Fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman Taylor Walls.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Taylor Walls. He's 0 for 1.
Let that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
More and more guys are looking
got my
to
hands
slug
full with
regardless of the count. In this situation,
Rogers
keep a
today.
close eye on his approach. Well, he missed badly with
Hey,
that
Cookie.
0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. This to third.
There we go.
Ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against him with 2 strikes right there. Just found
That's
a
good
way
to
to
hear.
slap that ball down the third base. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the
how's
tee.
the weather
It's
for
placed in
you?
different
Is it
spots. That was just nice.
hot?
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. Ball in the dirt.
And it's an ice dino too, so it'll keep you cool.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That bad, huh? I'm familiar with that.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Inside. Full count now. Cal Raleigh, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one in the air, center field. Kowser under.
Had to swing there, unfortunately.
And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 1, the Rays nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter.
So what kind of ring is that, Rexy?
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
That one ripped, but foul. And the 0-1. In the air, center field. Mesa in position. One down.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder, Taylor Ward.
And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Fraley on his way over. That's out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's Pete Alonso. Fly to center his first time. And there's a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Made him look bad there.
Orioles held in check there, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money ain't never changed us. We gon' do what we made ya. Gotta grind till it take all your pain away. It takes us to save us.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance.
And that's going to go. Tie game.
That one felt good. His 18th home run of the season, and we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient.
Oh, that was a mistake pitch,
like
too.
BP all over again. Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Almost waited too long there.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz now doubled in his first AB. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season it's been a struggle. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. You got to figure regress to the mean Water finds its level. All those sayings that he will end up having a good year.
Well, I'll tell you this, nobody on his team is worried about it. They've seen him do it year in and year out. May get off to a slow start, may have a slow mid, but when the game's on the line, when the season's on the line, he's the guy they want at the plate.
Next offering is fouled back.
By staying patient and disciplined, they're working themselves into those advantage counts where they're seeing some really good pitches to hit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
On the inside corner for a strike. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Carson Williams. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Mullins on at second with 2 down. That one fouled hard the other way.
If I can get one to land in the outfield, I'm pretty sure Mullins can score.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at second.
Ball.
Hard hit left side. And that is the 3rd out.
Nope. Hey, it's tied up at least.
And the Rays get one on a solo shot. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on the show, Florida. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Jackson Holliday.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Oh, that's low.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
You know, the express here.
Yeah.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jeremiah Jackson. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball high.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains tied 1-1.
Yeah, that one did look like a strike to me, but I guess not. So, oh well.
We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Ball.
In the air to left center. Ward gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher Nick Fortes.
Way outside. Ball one. First sign of movement in the Orioles bullpen. Yennier Cano, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Aiken, the lefty, warming up as well. The 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's 2 away.
Good job catching the Weeping Bellisuki.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Taylor Walls. 1 for 2.
Hoo-yah!
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Tampa. Still tied 1-1. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Blaze Alexander getting ready to hit. Late swing fouled off.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And the 0-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Diaz. He takes it on his own, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
For the Orioles, right fielder Dylan Beavers.
It's frustrating for these hitters because they know they're not missing by much, but it's going to take an adjustment to see some changes.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. In for a strike. 0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Out towards right center field. Fraley under it. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher.
Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo. Grounded out his first time up.
Close game throughout so far.
Ball. Hee-haw!
Hammered down the right side, but foul. One and 2 here. That's towards center.
I'll be right back, guys. Got a phone call.
One. And that's the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. Back now at Oriole Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Alright, I'm back.
Coming out for the Orioles, Yennier Cano. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Nope.
Mesa goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old, and they
I've
traded for
gotten
him
into their
earlier this
bullpen.
year. Tap foul at the plate. And a 1-1. On the ground to the left. And he can't come up with it. Safe
That's an
at first,
E5.
no play. We'll see how they score this.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Cal Raleigh next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That was not good.
Off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Yeah, relax just a little bit here. I'm too jumpy right now.
Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Oh, it's not friendly to see.
Ball outside.
Go-ahead run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Kowser settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run-scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
That didn't work out.
Nope, ball.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
That's low. That's a ball.
Two on, 2 outs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And this one squirts away from the catcher. But no advance from the runners.
Hey. Decent point. No swing right here, Rex.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 1. 2 on, 2 outs. Outside ball 4. He walked them, and they are loaded.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Carson Williams, the next to hit. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wasn't geared up for that one at all.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
That's gonna leave a sour taste in my mouth if I can't keep this close.
Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Thank you both. I know I've got ads coming up here pretty quick, so I'll have to check his station ID here in just a few.
Strike one. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases.
That's the ball.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2
Hey, by the way,
strikes.
Danny, check to see if you have a sub badge that you can use for here, for this one.
The 1-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying.
Gone.
Out of here. A solo shot. That's a special one. 100 career homers. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 2-1. Ziggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. He throws a pretty hard slider, but when it doesn't break, it's just like a good fastball to hit. And right there, eyes got big, hit that ball really hard, and now he's getting high fives in the dugout.
Here's a high chopper. Over to Diaz, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
The polar bear, as he was dubbed by his former teammate Todd Frazier. And first offering is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the
Oh
bottom
yeah,
of the
got the Trumbeat.
Swings through that.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson Holliday. His splits between April and May there.
He's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on.
Here.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Yeah, we'll be right back after the ads. Okay. Let's get this sixth inning wrapped up.
1-2 now.
Ball.
Thank you, Rexy.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. Solo homer brings in one for Baltimore. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Kittredge.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, right fielder Jake Fraley.
No, that's down.
I'm glad I can make you proud.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
That missed. That's
Nasty
the ball.
backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
That's the
I would
ball.
expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Nick Fortes next to bat for Tampa. Next offer in there for a strike. Strike one. Fraley thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher Nick Fortes.
Way to
That's
lay
the
off
ball.
that pitch down.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Keegan Aiken, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Bautista warming up
nice.
as well. The Rays with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7.
No, that missed.
And
That's
an
the ball.
ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now.
That is as close as it gets right there.
Ball.
Taylor Walls up next for the Rays.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best
Oh,
to
I
get
can
in the scoring
imagine.
position.
And the tying run
Inside,
is
ball.
on base.
Back-to-back walks to
He
start
did
the 7th.
not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Andrew Kittredge departs, and the line not closed on him yet.
Okay,
He's responsible for the
what about
runners
the 3
on
batter
base.
rule? Because that
Back
was
with a
only
new
2.
pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher on
Orioles.
here, Keegan
Am I
Aiken.
wrong here, Rex?
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
First and second, no outs.
Apparently.
Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 3. Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Gavin Lux.
Oh, a great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
No, I didn't think that through very well.
And that one clips the corner. In the air, left field. Ward coming in on it. Makes the catch, one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
2 aboard with 1 out. Victor Mesa Jr. digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Bunting, and it's in the air. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Slider squirts away. And on the wild pitch,
that's what I was looking to do.
Goes the tying run.
Could be a costly one there. The tying run was already in scoring position, but now that go-ahead run is just a base hit away from scoring. Got to let it go and make some big pitches now.
The 1-2. Oh, that plunked
That
him.
hit him.
And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. So bases all loaded up. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Got to be careful
Come on,
with
Junior.
a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Fastball for a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Ripped to third, handled, and that'll end the inning. And the Rays leave them loaded, and they trail it here 2-1.
That's 2 times I've left the bases loaded. Got nothing for it.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Baker.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
I had my big guys at the lineup at the plate too.
Right
Then
trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Foul ball.
I mean, at least I'm still only down by 1 right now. So
2-2 now. And
That's
foul ball. Got him. 1 gone here.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
In the air to left center, Mullins moving under it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman Blaze.
So up next, Blaze Alexander. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Alexander off of first with 2 away. Popped in the air, left field. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 2, the Rays 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Felix Bautista. I can throw hard.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Felix Bautista.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Brandon Lowe.
And he would be the tying run boot, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Just missed. Ball.
Ball.
Here's a 2-0. Just missed.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
3-0 down. And ball forward there. Tying
I'll take a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So a workaround situation.
Yeah, kind of. You're not intentionally walking him. You want to compete, but you don't want to give him something too good to hit. If you can get him out on your pitch, then even better, because you've got the pitcher leading off the next inning.
And the 1-0. 6 straight outside the strike zone. And there's a strike.
Had to take there.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
All right.
Throwback.
Got something brewing.
First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Carson Williams.
All right, Cattell. Do me a favor and give me the lead.
Now the pinch hitter coming on for the Rays.
Number 24 sounds really good right about now.
Here.
That's
Just
the ball.
missed. The Orioles trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That clips the corner. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Ryan Helsley, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Ends, a left-hander, also throwing. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center.
Yeah, right to him, guy.
Away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right fielder Jake Fraley.
And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball right side. Nice stop. To his knee, the throw, and they get the out.
I thought that was going to sneak
Gets
through.
the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Now I'm going to need Fortes to do me something.
Comes on
Or Gavin.
defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman.
Need Fortes to do something for me here.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Slider misses outside.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. And that's the 3rd out. So the Rays strand a pair. They're down 2-1.
I can see it in their conscience, and I know they all watch. I've been balling since the YMC. Hey, know the work, yeah, I got
Stepping in, Samuel Basallo.
Catcher Samuel Basallo.
No, that missed.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The 1-1. And he swings through that one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And 1 away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here. Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
I need them right now, Dana. It's frustrating that I can't cash in on some of my chances.
This one takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Taylor.
And next for the Orioles, Taylor Ward. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boogie didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mesa has a beat on it, and the inning is over. So they make short work of them there. Through 8 full, the Orioles lead it 2-1.
Next, Mr. Junior and Raleigh.
Coming up. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Brian Helsley.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Fastball for a strike. Helsley pitching for the 20th time this season, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. That one lifted to left. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder.
Now the number 2 hitter, Victor Mesa Jr. Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Chandler Simpson looking to start something with 1 gone. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's outside, and 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The 1-1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Got him swinging for the K. Down to the last out for the Rays.
Kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
So they're down to their final out. Cal Raleigh next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered in this game.
Yeah.
The Orioles trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
These guys today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day
Not done yet.
after day. A nice job of turning that one around.
That misses the zone. Ball one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. That one outside. And a count now 2-0.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That's in for a strike, a slider.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Man on second, 2 down. Sliced hard but foul. Helsley is just one strike away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at second. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
Yeah. There's too many opportunities swept by me though. So. There's a tough loss. Yeah, the series is even, so I just have to try and win the next one. But that's it for me tonight. Appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll see you again soon. Have a good night.